Hey, what up guys, and welcome to another review. Today we're going to be reviewing Dr. Slump Volume 3. There's your cover. Let's take a look at the side. And as always, I'll go ahead and talk about what happened here in this book. The more important things that this introduced. And then here are the chapters. So in case anyone's curious, this series started being published in 1980. I haven't talked about that. I felt like that was important, and I just remembered because it's always in the beginning of these books. So yeah, now let's get into it. So this actually introduced a bunch of new characters. We got her, Kinoko Sarada, and then which is great. She's still a side character throughout the series, but she's really funny every time she appears. I really like her. Basically, her idea is, like the character quirk is that she's trying to be a popular girl. Even though she's a kindergartner and rides around in the little tricycle, she's always acting like she's cooler than everybody else. And if you see her hairstyle, you know, in the book itself, it's supposed to be like a joke that it looks ridiculous. And she doesn't really see it that way. She looks at it like it's, you know, what popular people should have as a hairstyle. On top of that, other new characters are a lot of aliens actually. So I'm actually going to go back and talk about the Clark Kent character, who in this volume he's finally become Suppaman. And then here's a few other characters I'll get into in a second. But Suppaman finally gets his first chapter in this book, and from then on he just keeps appearing as Suppaman and less so as Clark Kent. Now, he was actually in book 1 as well, but only in a little cameo type thing, like a panel. But here we actually get him, you know, his introduction as his own character. So there's that. Now going back to these characters, that's King Nikochan and his assistant. His assistant, as far as I know, never gets a name. And then as for King Nikochan, basically they got stuck on Earth, and so they collect trash and stuff like that to hopefully one day, you know, get back to their planet. They also do side jobs, like selling stuff that honestly most people wouldn't even care about, or just ridiculous combinations of food in hopes to make money. So they're basically stuck in Penguin Village. There's nothing they can do. Later on in the series, they actually do wind up going back to their planet, but I'll get into that in a different video. But yeah, those two characters are awesome as well. A lot of their gags have to do with not understanding Earth, first of all, but also their body, like where their nose is at and stuff like that. See if I can find a panel right now with those characters, and I'll try to break down some of that. I've always liked all the bonus pages that is included in these. And to be clear, like a lot of those bonus pages, if not all of them, came from when they came in these collected versions, not in the original releases. And, you know, it would be way after the fact of each of these chapters when those would be published. So yeah. So anyways, back to these characters. Those things that you might look at as their antennae are actually their nose. That right there is their butt. I'm trying to remember what else. I think if I remember correctly, they smell from their feet. No, sorry. They hear from their feet. Smell from up here. And I think that's it that I remember right off. But yeah, that character definitely gives off Pilaf vibes. Very much like that. On top of that, he's very much Mr. Satan. I'll get into that too in some other video, but yeah, he just basically lies to his own species, trying to make it seem like he's a bigger deal. But that is that. So I think I'll go ahead and leave it like that. I'll go ahead and talk about some other books later on. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.